Hi, welcome to another daily recap. So today I'm going to recap October 25, 2024, and it's day 123 of Road to 1 Million content. So to summarize, I didn't get any trades on both EU as well as GU on this day. So let me jump into the whiteboard and see what happened today. Before that, let's check the fundamentals. The fundamentals says that there is no news today, which means that's the perfect scenario for me and for my strategy to be executed perfectly. So if I just open the whiteboard and this is the EU chart of the daily. So here you can see that the swing structure is bullish, internal is bearish, and there is a kind of low resistance liquidity being formed here, but that's a different story. But what we need to see right now is price has swept the sell side liquidity and mitigated the daily demand here. So if I show you some annotations, price took out this sell side liquidity and then it tapped into the daily demand. And now once the sell side liquidity is taken, the next obvious liquidity would be the buy side liquidity. So today I'm expecting the price to be bullish to take out this buy sell liquidity. So let me read the annotations for you. Price up the turn of sell side liquidity and mitigate it into a demand. Thus, I can expect the bullish reaction to start off and at least take the buy sell liquidity above. But with the current bearish momentum, I'm doubting whether the price can make it to the buy side liquidity. Thus, it's better to stick with the medium time frame order flow to get the session direction. Why the price will not take out this much liquidity? Because this liquidity pool is from very long time ago. So yeah, this is actually a liquidity pool and price as for this one. But the thing is whether the price will sweep this high time frame buy side liquidity or it can sweep any of the low time frame buy side liquidity and then it can continue the bearish reaction. So expecting the price to go all the way up to take out the buy side liquidity and then taking shorts, it's something to be not appreciated because we would miss a good short move. At the same time, we cannot expect the price to go all the way up to take out that paisa liquidity and take longs. In that case, we would be stopped out. So yeah, that's it. So coming into the 4-hour chart, you can see these pullbacks in the 4-hour chart, but you cannot see them in the daily. So similarly, the swing structure is bearish, internal is also bearish, and price is yet to make the swing pullback. And think this would be the perfect time to the swing pullback can happen because price has tapped into the daily demand zone. Zooming in to the 4-hour, you can see that the price has flipped this supply, so which means this is high probability demand where we can expect the price can get into and then push the price up. So this would be the area of demand that I would be expecting the price to react and then push the price up and also flip this supply. This could be supply to demand flip, which can happen today. So yeah, and also one more thing is that there is a ton of buy side liquidity sweep, and this POI is formed to a ton of buy side liquidity sweep. So since all the buys, I mean, sorry, sell side liquidity sweep, since all the sell side liquidity is being swept off, there is a minimum of sell side liquidity here. So I can expect the price to push further up to reduce sell side liquidity. So that's about the 4-hour chart. So if I zoom in a little bit to the 1-hour chart, we can see the pullbacks within this leg itself. So this is the 4-hour demand that I was talking about, and within that 4-hour demand, you are having this sole unmitigated H1 demand zone. So what I expected is price to tap into this H1 demand and then chalk bullish. So once its price chalks bullish, the fresh POI would be formed, and then I can look for the medium M15 entry models right here, and then target the 4-hour buy side liquidity boom. It's as simple as that. So why I'm expecting this to the low higher high higher low to be formed here is that this is the only unmitigated demand within this demand chain. If this demand fails, then I can expect the entire demand chain to be failed. All these becomes low resistance liquidities, and the price can take out the strong internal low. So that's what I'm expecting. So that's it. So this was the end of this session. Actually, yeah, as I already told you, this is the demand where the high low can be formed, but this time price respected the imbalance, just filled the imbalance, and maybe thought that was enough, and then it was started to push the price up, and eventually took out the buy side liquidity. So once the buy side liquidity is taken, it actually flipped this demand, which means this would be the supply that flipped this demand. So this can be the liquidity pool, and yeah, I can look for shorts targeting uh, this weak, I mean this swing low. This now becomes a swing in the weak swing low because uh, price has made a bullish internal breakout structure, right? So this becomes a weak swing low. Yeah. So that's a different story for tomorrow. But for now, what we know is that there is no trades today because I expected I wanted to take long when the price mitigated this H1 supply H1 demand, but price did not mitigate this H1 demand. I wanted to take shorts when the price took out the buy side liquidity. Yeah, price took out the buy side liquidity, but I want the bearish confirmation. It did happen, the bearish confirmation, but it happened too late outside the session. So I was not able to take any trades from this day. It is what it is. My analysis played out, but certain things won't expect as I expect. So this is from the EU. So let's jump into sorry, that's from EU. So let's jump into GU and see what happened on GU on this day. This is the GU daily chart. It's pretty much simple than the EU. The supply chain is holding in the daily chart, and there is an unmitigated demand. So it is very clear that the price is going to come down, take out the you know the previous stage low. That's the first target, and eventually tap into the daily demand zone. So zooming in. So it's very simple. Price is following the daily supply chain. Thus, I can look to follow this supply chain and target the daily target. This is the daily. This previous stage low is my drawn liquidity for today. Till the price mitigates the daily demand. It's as simple as that. Zooming into the 4-hour chart. Now you can see all the pullbacks, fractal structures, everything, which can give you a clear picture of what is going to happen. So the swing structure is bearish, internal is also bearish. So this is our strong internal high. This becomes the weak internal low, and obviously this also becomes the daily target. So the daily drawn liquidity is in line with the 4-hour market structure. So that's very great. So you can see the consolidation here, so which means that the demand is getting weakened here. There is buy side liquidity is weak. This is actually a bearish candle, which means uh, price first makes the buy side liquidity sweep and then pushes down. So you can guess somewhat that the demand is losing control and the price is consolidating. And one more thing is that price is in the 4-hour supply, which is within the daily supply. And the daily is suggesting me to go for shorts, and the 4-hour market structure is in line with the high time frame bias. And we can visibly see the supply is getting weakened. So the only thing that you can do is go for shorts. It's as straightforward as it is. But there is one risk factor which I found out is that this was a straight push down and there is no leg inducements here. So what can happen sometimes is that when there is no leg inducements, the only inducement would be available would be on top of this high. So I can expect the price to push up, grab all the buy side liquidity, and then it can push down. Or there is already a ton of buy side liquidity here, the Asian lows, and this is consolidation, right? One straight push up, take the buy side liquidities, and then it can push down. If the price is even more hunger, it can go further up, take out the buy side liquidity above the strong high, and then it can push down. Anything can happen. All I need to do is be patient and wait for the perfect time to strike the market. This is the same. Yeah, this is the H1 chart, and we can see that there are furthermore definitions on the chart. So price is in the 4-hour supply, and within the 4-hour supply, price is in the H1 supply within this H1 supply, and it has also chopped tariff. So it's very clear that the price is going to come down. So only thing that I expected is to grab some buy side liquidity during the session. So that would give me a high probability trade. So what buy side liquidity is there? It can be this Asian quarterly high or this Asian high itself, or sometimes this high. So whatever be the buy side liquidity, I just want the price to grab that one, push the price down, press POI, expect a pullback, and then M50 entry model to target the weak internal low. Then once it targets the weak internal low, there is nothing to the left here, only imbalance. Price can consolidate a bit, and there is this low resistance liquidity. And when the price reaches here, it just boom, the daily target would be very easy. So the game plan is very simple. For shorts, I need to wait for the price to take out the weak fractal low, and then I can follow the bearish order flow. This is case two. Case one is if it can take some price and liquidity and then chop bearish, then I would be very much happy to take shorts at that time. And yeah, what I expected I actually played out. price actually took out the buy side liquidity above this strong internal high because there was no leg inducements in the 4-hour chart. It There are leg inducements here. We can see this is a leg inducement, this is a leg inducement. The price could have stopped right here and then pushed the price down, but it was hunger for more liquidity. That's why it just pushed further up, took out the buy side liquidity above the strong internal high, and then started to push down. So how do you know whether it is a liquidity sweep or a displacement that or internal break of structure on the upside? You can see the price did not close above, and you can see the rejection, and you can see the candle types, doji, inverted hammer, and then a bearish Morobodo. All this indicates that it's just a liquidity sweep and the price actual direction is to push down and the price is clearly leaving us a footprint that I have swept the buy side liquidity, then I'm going to go down. It's as simple as that. It's very visible. It's sometimes charts become very visible, but sometimes you need to have a deeper focused analysis. So this is the end of the day, and I didn't get any trades because yeah, price swept the buy side liquidity, but I didn't get any chalk bearish. The only chalk bearish was right here. Even if I consider this as my chalk bearish because it took out the buy side liquidity here, sorry, the sell side liquidity here, and this could be a strong low. Even if I consider this, that was out of the session. So anyway, there is no trade on this day. Sometimes it plays out, sometimes it does not plays out. Sometimes it plays out in our favor, but there will be no trade. It all happens. It all happens daily. The thing is, rinse, repeat, and show up to the market consistently with the same attitude. So that's how success is determined. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. For now, all I can say is there is no trades on this day. So yeah, cheers, guys. Bye.